that's where the Vasco Vipers were failing throughout this championship. So next going forward after this, I think they'll have three more matches to play, Ryan. So they need to pull it up. Two all outs conceded. That's where all the momentum shifted in favor of Warriors KC.
Definitely, and we look at the successful raids and tackles. It is two times in the same attempts more in the raiding front, and the tackles 10, 7 more tackles. That is a huge differential. Of course, all of it has been led by Amandeep Kajal itself because his high five is the second fastest this edition, and he has been spectacular in this entire matchup. You did mention about his 100% tackle strike rate. That is definitely going to be spoken about, Radhika.
Absolutely. No errors whatsoever coming in from that right corner. Great start. And the do or die raids, none of the teams have been got great of it. And look at him, Amandeep. The right raiders, he has knocked them all. Jai Hind, the left raider, also been knocked off. Sachin Jaginder once, Sahil once. He has variation in those skills. Double thigh holds are his favorites, definitely. And I like the back hold coming in from him, Ryan.
Indeed, as the Yuva All-Star Championship in association with Pan Code, we'd like to thank all our partners, the hospitality partner, Yashel Hotel and Hayat Place, the travel reward partner, eastmindtrip.com, Bharat Ka Travel App, trusted ATM partner, India One ATM, the official physio partner, Sai Institute of Paramedical and Allied Sciences, and not to forget our official medical partner, Bumanand Hospital. A huge thank you to all our partners for joining hands with the Yuva fraternity for the Yuva All-Stars Championship, as Sagar Panchal will start things off with his whistle. And here comes the first raid of the second half.
Yes, this is Lalit Dalal coming in for the first time on this raid. In the defense of 5, yes, bonus unavailable, but he's just warming up for a bit. Maybe he'll have more chances in the next 20 minutes.
It's a good opportunity for them to play a little more situational kabaddi, given the fact that they have the lead, they have the cushion, and from this point, given how Warriors have played, we don't see them losing the game, as another bonus point has been secured for the Vipers.
Yeah, third for them. Manpreet. Will he get his Super 10 in this raid? Just a point away from that Super 10 here. And will he get that? No. Multi-layer of defense has been put him off the bench here. Maybe he was a little slow with his reflections, Ryan. Let's go back to the action and see what exactly happened in a defense of 5. He went deep in. That is what happens, He executed 2 skills in a same raid. Once for a kick and once for a hand touch. That's where the momentum slows up.
Builder save, 1 point. Vasco Vipers.
A raider who is building some momentum for himself in this game is Bhargav. In the previous raid, we saw him get the bonus, and here he gets the touch point as well.
Great.
And take a look at that replay. He was vigilant enough to see that advanced movement from the defender. And all he had to do is stretch his arm out and secure the point. And now we have Puneet Kumar for the Warriors, who's coming on the left, running and touch attempted off his left hand, which is
1
good.
point. Warriors KC. Number 45 out.
I think Puneet got all his raid points on that left cover itself, Ryan. In that case, the left cover need to be so cautious about his attacks.
One point. Vasco Vipers. Number 30 out.
Beautiful. Beautifully done. Shivansh the victim on that raid. And Mohit's again running hand touch on the legs. He stretched, he bent, and he conquered. 15-28. It's still a 13-point lead. And that is why it's not doing much of damage to the Warriors. Lalit Dalal here is coming on the raid. He will try to quickly get a point, which he has mostly done. Did the left corner get caught? No, it's a bonus point.
As the only second raider for that young raider coming off the bench. Got that bonus point. Mohit Saini in a defense of 5. Yes. He's, oh my god, end line. Man, if the raider is swift with his footwork, that's where the confusion happens with the defense. And in that confusion, one of the defenders steps
1
end line
point.
and he's
Vasco
being
Vipers.
called.
Number 1 out of bound.
All these points will come under the extra points when we look at the overall scoreboard.
Great.
Yeah, I think these technical points is something that all teams should try and contain whatsoever, because you don't want to give away these freebies, especially without a touch. Kabaddi is all about the touch points, the moment you make contact. But when you have two players going in, committing the
1
error,
point.
stuff like that is expensive. And
Warriors
here the
KC.
right corner,
Number 11 out.
again, too advanced, very close to the balk line as well. Sachin Krishnan has not had a good comeback, Radhika.
Great.
He was not prepared. That's the thing. And Mohit Saini, yes, he has done a decent job in the raiding department for Vasco Vipers. Very good speed, but then will he get through? No.
Let it out.
But look at the
1
dive
point.
tackle,
Warriors
not on a
KC.
single ankle, but he dives on both of them, that the raider collapses completely. He does not have even that inch to move.
Great.
Cutting the space down, which makes it tough for any player on occasions like that. Now, cutting the lead down is something that the Vasco Vipers will have to do, or else it will get hard for them. Lalit Dalal is trying to add on to it. Another all out would more or less seal the game for sure for the Warriors KC.
No back calling.
They will look to do that eventually as play continues here in the second half.
Yes, a bonus opportunity is there. Look at the Bhargav
1
Manrekar's
point.
performance.
Vasco
150
Vipers.
raid
Number
points
19 and out.
and raid strike rate of 53% in all Yuva editions. 28 matches played. So he got that a little landmark crossed with 150 raid points. Good job. But then he was being called off the bench today.
Great.
Indeed, he has showed us why he's one of those all Yuva star players. 150 points, an achievement for him to remember, and it's come out here today against the Warriors KC at the Yuva All Stars Championship. Puneet Kumar now for the Warriors. He has the bonus on as well, but we've seen them going for the bonus on very rare occasions. And the Vipers also throwing in that advanced defense makes it tough. But Manpreet has got the Super 10. Big performance from him, Radhika.
Absolutely back to back, and yeah, fourth for this All Stars edition. So, as we say, none of the team is not dependent on single
out.
player. Everybody contributes.
point.
That's the reason we
Warriors
don't
KC.
get to see lot of Super 10s, but then everybody contributes for the 10. But look at this brilliant tackle coming in, right
Great.
opportunity, and look at the way he turns
Do
the
or
raider
die.
around and pulls him back all by himself.
Do or die raid. 15 points is what the lead is. It will be more or less after this raid. Manpreet here. Oh, beautiful hold
Let it
to
out.
stop him.
1 point.
And just as he
Vasco
celebrates
Vipers.
his Super 10, I think the Vipers tell him you head back to the bench and celebrate it from there.
None of the teams have been successful in the do-or-die raid so far. The right corner had done a great job here. Manpreet a little slow in his footwork, that's what I feel. The speed is little reduced though. Maybe they do not want to get into a lot of contact and get injuries, because they knew that they will go ahead and win this match for sure.
1 point. Vasco Vipers. Number 33 out.
Mandeep will be Amandeep will be thinking, after having such a good record, why did he just go in and commit that error? Might not be too costly depending on the outcome of the game, but sometimes you have a perfect record, you want to keep it up there, That will be the thought for him. Puneet Kumar now is coming. Be careful of the surprise running and touches
Let
here.
us save.
Gaurav, too
1
hasty,
point.
tried to pick
Warriors
on him.
KC.
It wasn't good
Number
enough as
45
Puneet
out.
comes out strong.
I mean, wherever he plays, the left cover is his target. Whether he goes and attacks or he invites the left cover to attack him, so he escapes.
Let it out.
More
1
tiny,
point. Warriors
just
KC.
running into a chain of defenders there. Warriors KC are doing it on both the ends, and I think they just want to get that all out and put this game to rest, not give chances to the Vipers. Now they are down to 5. If this raid goes successful, it's going to be more pressure on them. Lalit Dalal has come in for it.
Yeah, Lalit Dalal called off the bench, and he's got already
1
2
point.
points.
Warriors KC.
One in the form of bonus and
Number
one
11
he
out.
escapes here. As I see, this match will definitely go in favor of Warriors KC, Ryan. Let's talk what happens when Warriors KC go ahead and be the table topper for Pool A. I know Jaipur Pink Cubs would not like it when we say this, but hypothetically, if they win and go ahead and be the table topper for Pool A, that would be the greatest advantage that the table
Bonus
toppers
point.
of each pool will
Vasco
have.
Vipers.
When they play head to head, they play best of the 3 matches, and the one who wins, they will enter the grand finale directly. So that is where the Warriors KC is eyeing on. But I don't think Jaipur Pink Cubs will take it that easy for that position.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting, and I'm sure Warriors will be wanting every opposition that Jaipur Pink Cubs have from here on to give it their best to go ahead, win the matches against them, if not a draw, somewhere to contain that team, because they also have had a very good run here in the Yuva All Stars Championship. They are also a team to beat, the same way how the Warriors KCR. They've won 7 in a row, and today, Radhika, they are likely, or they are on the way to make it 8 wins in a row. As Bhargavya in the last 10 seconds wanted to get
Let it out.
the right corner,
1 point.
but the result
Warriors
is the
KC.
same.
Yeah, that is Amandeep yet again for us with his brilliant skills. This time around, a different skill. That's a back hold. And the left cover responds swiftly for that tackle. That is what his coordination required. And a super tackle opportunity. None of them converted so far by Vasco Vipers. Just 20% tackle strike rate in these situations, where the situations is typically the defensive favorite situation, but they didn't make best of it, and not again.
They will go down from 3 to 2,
Let us save.
and
1
the
point.
reason being
Warriors KC.
Manpreet, the raider,
Number 56 out.
who's adding on to his Super 10 with points like this.
Great.
And it was the defender who wanted the super tackle more than Manpreet who wanted the touch point. Sometimes your wants might be a little too much, and you do pay the price. Vasco Vipers under pressure now. 2 of them on the defense, Radhika.
Super tackle opportunity, and will they grab it this time? Pull him back. The follow-through actions are so important in Kabaddi, and you don't do it right. This is the third all-out point inflicted by Warriors KC. 2 for the touch, 2 for the all-out. Brilliant show by Warriors KC here. And the score difference for Vasco Vipers is 132 when they started this match, Ryan, and the team above them is just 32 points minus. So if you look at the competition between the 5th and the 6th team also, there is a huge margin.
चेंज एक तो भाई तो एक और रेड और देख लेती ठीक है एक तो मैच तो जाए लिया भाई जितनी हो उसका लीड कम कर लो भाई जितनी हो उसका ठीक से खुल गया चालन दे तो जान देंदी बरकना.
It's so tough even for the coaches, Ryan, to stay there. How much can you motivate the kids? He's completely giving up. At
7
least
in.
says, at least control the score difference. That's what he says.
Agreed. And now, how they play from here on, I think Warriors would just want to add to their points difference. That is what they have to play for from here. Vasco Vipers, I don't know if they can more or less concede that, but here
Minute
Mohit
out.
Saini is
1
definitely
point.
conceded
Warriors
because
KC.
of the defensive brilliance of the Warriors. KC once again.
Is it the 8th tackle point for Amandeep? Look at him. Dive tackle on the
Per
ankles.
Vasco Vipers challenge, bonus point. Our decision, no bonus. Please review.
Okay, thank you, referee. Director, please show me the bonus. Roll back, please. Yes. Okay, forward. 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 Roll back. Okay, director, I am happy. I am ready with my decision. Thank you.
Review unsuccessful, no bonus. Vasco Vipers, your reviews or no more reviews.
Yeah. No bonus awarded, even after the review. Review lost. But then that will
Strategic
not
timeout.
make any difference, I guess, Ryan. Yes, this 1 minute, how much can they get motivated here? Let's listen to the coaches.
तो करो खुल का तो खेल लो आराम से हैं तो क्या दिक्कत है ट्राई तो करो जितना हो सके कैच बने तो ले लो काने भाई अजय वो तो चेंज है भाई हाँ तो कि मैं कर रहा मेरा बेटा सारा मैच हो गया खड़िया में जा लिया मैच तेल के चेंज मैडम आ जा रहे
Yeah. 13th match is what Vasco Vipers is playing. They just won 2 of
Number
it,
77 out.
a tie,
63 in.
and this could be the 10th loss for them. And the score difference, it's better, they don't know that because it's more than 130 minus points. They're just not losing, but losing by big margins. And if you look at Pool A points table, with this win, Warriors KC will jump up to the ladder for the first spot, pushing Jaipur Pink Cubs down. So they will be the table topper for today. And next is the Jaipur Pink Cubs. The Palni Tuskers is on the third. UP Falcons, yes, they are on the top 4. That's where all the teams want to be in the initial stages. Once you are on the top 4, you want to be the table topper of that pool. So that is where you need to aim. And of course, Warriors KC has aimed it right. And if they win this, they will be there. First year attempt.
Very well. I think those 2 matches in hand is going to be important, and that's why the Cubs have a 2-match cushion also in terms of that top spot. Nitin Jangra has come up quickly for a raid here, and this allows the Warriors to just fill on every instance. What just happened there?
1
Radhika?
point. Warriors KC. Number 54 out.
Bhargav, once the captain for
Great.
Vasco Vipers, he's just lost that motivation there, Ryan. Look at that score difference. 23 is the score difference in this match. Earlier, they have lost it by 24, and this match it's already 23 points a difference, and you still have 5 minutes.
Exactly. But I think what might tend to happen in a situation like this is that the team can just relax a little more. A team has a big lead. That's why we see them just be a lot more easy in terms of giving points away. So sometimes in Kabaddi, we see the teams that's trailing score a few more points. But with
1
Manpreet
point.
rating like this,
Warriors
Radhika,
KC.
I
Number
don't think
63
that's
out.
going to happen.
Absolutely. Plus a 24 in favor of Warriors KC. Look at that. He uses multiple
Do
skills
or
in
die.
one attack. It's a do or die for the Vasco Vipers. Dikshit Kumar. It's a left raider playing on the block line. A bonus
Let it
attempt,
out.
but then
1
Amandeep
point.
there.
Warriors
Brilliant
KC.
tackle. Eighth tackle point. Is it ninth? I'm missing the count. Just one failed tackle for him so far. Sure, this should be the ninth. Proper anticipation, Ryan. Look at that. That fraction he grabs at that ankle.
ismytrip.com, Bharat travel app. Our partners will be giving out a voucher to both the star raider and the star defender of this match. And I think it should be Manpreet and Amandeep from the Warriors, especially how they've taken charge on both the fronts, has been sensational. And the Vasco Vipers want to bring in the do-or-die raid on the super tackle situation, Radhika.
It's a super tackle they are eyeing on, but they have got this opportunity 4 times even before this, but they haven't converted any. So at least you would have killed some time and came back little late, so that the score difference, what the coach has said, might have helped them.
Let us save. 1 point. Warriors KC. Number 45 out.
Gaurav commits an error, and the great anti-block has helped the raider power his way through the defender in that occasion. Jai Hind settles for the empty, and we're back on with a similar situation, but the Warriors, I think, want to push the Vasco Vipers through that do-or-die raid.
This is what we want, such time-killing raids from Warriors KC, as they're leading with 26 points, 2.5 minutes in the game. If they wish, they could go ahead and concede one more all out there, but then they're just taking it easy here.
Do or
But if you look
die.
at this is the left raider and the right corner. This will be the battle we will want to witness. Jai Hind versus Amandeep. He has 9 tackle points so far. We have seen two perfect 10s in this edition, Ryan. One from Nitin Jangra and Sandeep Saini. Will he be the third one? If he get that, yes! He
Clear out.
should get that.
1 point.
Brilliant,
Warriors KC.
perfect 10 for him.
And how cool it is! He is joining his colleague on the other side who already has one, and here he can go tell it to him. I know I had it in my team. We would have our fun internal battles, the
One touch to
healthy
3
ones with
points.
our own
Warriors
teammates. I'm
KC.
sure he's doing
All
the
out.
same,
Vasco
as
Vipers.
another all out has been inflicted. Radhika, Warriors KC have crossed the threshold. I think they've crossed that 24-point mark as their previous outing with the same team.
Yeah, long time they have crossed it, and this is the 4th all-out inflicted on Vasco Vipers. 4 all-outs is 8 extra points for the team, Ryan.
It's like you don't pay your taxes, it compounds higher and higher. And a perfect 10
Let it out.
for
1
Amandeep
point.
Kajal.
Warriors
Raider
KC.
out once again. We didn't entirely see that, but we knew the outcome more or less because that's how this entire game has been. It's a landslide in terms of the number of tackles. they have over the opposition. And the Vasco Vipers, Radhika, I think they just want this match to end.
I know. They wanted it to end long time, but look at that back hold. Very risky one, but as they're leading, they could take those chances though. Sumit Rati, again a younger raider. Look at that. Vasco Vipers, Warriors Casey have come back with a few bench strength they are playing today, but then they are not able to put up a big fight against the bench strength as well.
Indeed, that tends to be a factor that they need to keep in mind. Bhargav had something in mind in terms of getting a raid point,
1 point.
but
Warriors KC.
Ronak just held on to him. Two more Warriors came in and stopped Bhargav.
Just the first tackle point for Ronak today. He's failed thrice, but then this time around he gets it right in the dying minutes of the match. First one for him. Look at that, 52-20, 32 points is the score difference. Earlier they won by 24 points. This time it is 32 plus counting. That too with a bench strength.
Trying to quickly get a point, but
point.
the
Warriors
dash has been
KC.
inflicted. Shivansh with a strong dash to deny Jai Hind.
Yeah, solo
Do or
dash that
die.
is. Brilliant one that is. I think so far we had the highest difference of a victories, 34 points in the second match of this day, Ryan. So will Warriors KC match up there, because it should be a do or die. They should get a point. Try at least. Maybe he wanted to kill the time, but then attack. At least attack. You're just giving it
Rain
up.
out. 1 point. Vasco Vipers.
Finally, Warriors KC go ahead and win this match, and they become the table toppers of Pool A, pushing the Jaipur Pink Cubs to the second spot.
Match
So
over.
this is the 8th victory in a row for Warriors KC. What a brilliant show. And look at the milestones that they have achieved as well, Ryan. 4th Super 10 for the Raider, Manpreet. And Amandeep Kajal gets the perfect 10 along with his fellow mate Sandeep.
A very good day of kabaddi, in fact, for them. They've done it on both the ends. You have their key raiders, you have their key defenders putting up good points. I'm sure it's a good outing for them, and their streak lives on because the Warriors have blazed past another challenge, and now it's 8 in a row. Who's going to stop them, Radhika?
I think only when they play against Jaipur Pink Cubs, that's the only option I see there. Yeah, if you look at the full time 40 minutes, what happened? 53-21. It's a 32-point victory for 32-point victory for Warriors KC. 25-13 in terms of the raiding duties. 20-5. Look at that. In any given match, Ryan, 13 to 14 tackle points, we consider it the best defensive unit. And if you look at that 20 figure, what more does that mean to us? 10 coming from one single defender, Amandeep. And yes, 8 points for those all out, those extra points always helps. And the star raider is Manpreet yet again. Is the 4th Super 10 for him. It's a brilliant coordinated team. Manpreet with 15 raid points, raid strike rate of 75%, a great start, and 10 points to Amandeep Kajal. 91% tackle strike rate to him. Just one mistake he has done in the defense, and Puneet supports every time he is called for. 7 raid points with 50%, 7 raid points with 50% raid strike rate, and Shivansh contributes with 5. Dheeraj contributes with 2. Lalit, who comes so best, contributes with 2. And everybody, Ronak finally gets that tackle point, one of it. And Nitin Jangra gets 1 point as well. On the other side, Ryan.
On the other side, well, we could not fill up the entire list the same way we did for the other team, but it is Mohit Saini who had the positive note, 7 points, 4 points for Bhargav on the rating front, Dikshit 3 points in totality, and Sachin with 3, Ajay Moore with a single point as well. So the Vasco Vipers, another day to forget for them in terms of Kabaddi. This is not Division 3, this is the Yuva All-Star Championship. The stakes are a lot higher, and now we will head to the man who's touching everything perfect. It is Amandeep who had the perfect 10, and we will get to hear from him as Naveen has got him alongside him. Let's listen into them.
Thank you so much, commentators, and thank you so much there, Prakash, on the Tamil commentary as well. Yes, I do have the man who's got the third perfect 10 in the Yuva All-Star Championship 2025, and I've got Amandeep Kajal with me. काजल सरनेम होती है आपकी, अमनदीप काजल, है ना? सरनेम बढ़िया. लेकिन दूसरे डिफेंडर हो आप वॉरियर्स के सी से जो परफेक्ट 10 बोले तो पता है आपको क्या है? क्या?
हाई फाइव डबल
हाई फाइव वाला डबल वाला, हाँ वही सही बोला आपने. सो अगर एक मैच में 10 पॉइंट लेके आते हैं डिफेंडर तो उसको परफेक्ट 10 बोलते हैं हम लोग. लेकिन ये छोड़िए, लेकिन आपके परफेक्ट कोच के बारे में बात करेंगे. प्रवीण साहब इतने ही कम बोलते हैं आपकी तरह या ज्यादा बोलते हैं?
नहीं, कम ही बोलते हैं.
क्यों ऐसे?
बस ऐसा ही स्वभाव है.
ऐसा ही स्वभाव है आपकी तरह. लेकिन आप मुझे ये बताइए, आपके रेडर्स भी बहुत अच्छे कर रहे हैं काम. आज सुशील को भी रेस्ट ले लिया आपने, तो ये टीम अब एकजुट होकर जो टॉप पर पहुंच रही है, वो कैसे बन रहा है? माहौल कैसा है आपका रूम में, होटल रूम में? कौन ज्यादा मतलब मजेदार कौन है आपकी टीम में से?
मजेदार मनप्रीत ही है.
मनप्रीत ही है. मैं देख रहा था अभी ना कैमरा के सामने, अभी वो आएंगे पहले दूसरों के हमारे युवा के टीम से एक फोन लेके पहले देख के कि मैं अच्छा लग रहा हूँ नहीं लग रहा हूँ, ये देख के आएंगे अभी. ऐसे ही हो?
हाँ बिल्कुल फनी.
हाँ बिल्कुल फनी. मैच से पहले कैसे तैयार होते हैं मनप्रीत?
मैच से पहले तो सभी सीरियस होते हैं.
सीरियस?
हाँ, जो कोच साहब बोलते हैं वैसे प्लानिंग के हिसाब से.
बिल्कुल. और आपके टैकल्स भी एक दो देख लेंगे, आज बहुत बढ़िया पकड़ा था आपने. सारे बैक होल्ड्स, ये बैक होल्ड्स कहाँ से आ रहे हैं? क्योंकि कॉर्नर में तो एंकल होल्ड ज्यादा देखते हैं हम. सर्कल वर्कल कबड्डी खेली थी आपने, कुछ ऐसी की? नहीं. तो ये बैक होल्ड देखिए बहुत बढ़िया. देखिए डाइविंग है, बैक होल्ड हो गया, या पीछे रेडर से पीछे चले गए और सीधे कमर पर अटैक मार रहे हो, ये कहाँ से सीखी?
बस वैसे जैसे पहले ग्राउंड पे प्रैक्टिस करते हैं.
हाँ,
सीखते रहते हैं.
नहीं ऐसे थोड़ी, किसको देख के तो सीखना पड़ेगा. ये मैं छोड़ूंगा नहीं अभी. जल्दी किससे सीखी, कैसे सीखी, वो सब बताना पड़ेगा. जल्दी बताइए.
नहीं, ऐसे तो किसी को नहीं देखते. बस प्रैक्टिस करते हैं, जैसे ग्राउंड पे प्रैक्टिस करवाते हैं, शकील की करते रहते हैं.
तो आज ना 6 बजे बाद मैं आपको और प्रवीण साहब को एक बात करने की क्लास लगा रहा हूँ, कोचिंग. आप दोनों पहुंच जाना, ठीक है? ठीक है. नहीं. ये दोनों पहुंच जाएंगे, ये दोनों मेरे क्लास में पहुंच जाएंगे. Oh, back to you guys for all the conclusions.
Naveen, let their actions speak louder than they talk. So I think that's where they're good at. And this is Manpreet for us. 15 rate points in this match. 7.5 against this season's average. He has bettered himself as he grew up in Yuva All-Star Championship here. 75% rate strike rate. Given the opportunity, he has done a better job today. And is a fourth Super 10 for him. Very well played. He's got the momentum right from the go, and he has taken it consistently throughout that 40 minutes, Ryan.
Oh, he most certainly has, because of how good he has been. Only in a few occasions we saw him get caught, but otherwise he has been having his own way. And I'm sure, as we pointed out, Naveen got us the story of how he ensured he looks good. I think he's happy with how he looks, although no smile. He is the star raider. We look at his zone-wise success. He's gotten points right at the top, 9 between the back line and the midline, and just behind the middle at the most central part of his side of the mat, he's gotten 6 points. So Manpreet goes through the middle and secures all his points, and he gets a wonderful voucher as well, Radhika.
Absolutely, very well done. Star raider of this match is Manpreet for us with 15 rate points. I only wish he gets those bonus points as well. He should work on that. And yes, this is the star defender of this match, Amandeep Kajal. 10 tackle points is a perfect 10 for him. 11 tackle attempts, 91% tackle strike rate, as we see improvement in his stats as well as he progresses in this championship, Ryan.
Indeed. And he is happy with his performance. Just that one missed tackle, Radhika, as we discussed. Otherwise, he has been spectacular. 10 tackle points. He got his high five in the first itself, and then he added on another in the second. And he's got almost all the key raiders on the opposition. He is the star defender for today.
Absolutely, he's exhibited every skill, though it's back hold, ankle hold, dive tackles or chain tackles, he's got them all. Star defender of the match, Amandeep Kajal. He's been rewarded, and look at this star moment of the match where Manpreet gets that all-out point for the team. He has the longest reach possible, and he makes sure he gets better of those two defenders, and how he rolls about it and turns it into his own. Great job. Star moment of the match for Mandi.
That was a nice way how he escaped the clutches of those defenders to set himself free and get to the midline. That is the star moment of the match.
And yes, Warrior KC, though they have qualified even before this match, they go win this match and they become the table topper for Pool A. And the Jaipur Pink is right under them with 56 points and 2 less matches playing. So I think there's a big battle with the Jaipur Pink Cubs there for Warriors KC. Who will be the table topper will be the key. Of course, Palani Tuskers, the UP Falcons. They make sure they wanted to stay there at least in the top 4. Vasco Vipers, a 10th loss for them, and look at the score difference, 1-6. Junior Steelers has not been impressive at all. So another for the teams, approximately. So that's where it ends in the first round. And if you look at the Pool B points table, Ryan.
Yeah, it is very interesting here in Pool B because only Yuva Yodhas have secured a spot next round. Yuva Mumba might have to do a lot more than just win matches to get that top spot. Sonipat Spartans tied with them right there. Chandigarh Chargers with 36. Yuva Paltan with 25 points and Kurukshetra Warriors with 20 as well. So it does look a little difficult for Yuva Paltan also to up and take over that 4th spot. But this being the game of Kabaddi, anything and ever possible. So the next few days of matches in the pool round is going to be very, very interesting for us to see how the teams unfurl. But to finish off the week here on this Sunday, it is going to be the Chandigarh Chargers taking on Yuva Mumba live at the Vandana Kataria Indoor Stadium at 5:30 p.m. live and exclusive on FanCode. Do join us for that game. As for this one, these are your commentators, Ryan and Radhika, signing off. Have a nice day.
Kabaddi, 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 kabaddi.